Today on Bonus Beef, we are going to be going over the monitor stands and replacing the stands with monitor mounts. It was requested to be an aggressive video by a friend who donated these stands. Let's go. So this is going to be done in a different style than I'm used to. So welcome to the satire. I'm not that aggressive of a person, but you know, the request was to be aggressive. Without further ado, you're just going to see the path leading into here, and we'll get on with the speech. All right, you've now seen how I get in. Now let's get the work going. All right. Let's get my keys out and cut this tape, shall we? Good old Amazon box. Here's the first stand. And through the magic of editing, here's the second stand. Yeah! If you're wondering what it says on the box, monitor. Alright, let's rip this open. Get some muscle in there. We need to rip that tape right off. Ugh. Oh, look, instructions. Who cares about those? More instructions. Look, we don't need those either. Oh, looks like a plate. Alright. Got it there. Main part of the unit. The base of the unit that clamps onto the table. The base that also clamps onto the table. All the bits and pieces you need. The base part of the home. And oh look, innards out of our way. And now, through the magic of editing, we're gonna go 5 times the original speed. Because who needs to see this take as much time as it actually did? We want to see it sooner, faster. Too bad there's no explosions to add to it. Okay, now it's time for the awkward part. This thing was awkwardly heavy. I had to install it that way because the stupid, gap in there wouldn't allow me to, mount it without mounting the arm along with it. So, here we go, trying to get in the hole. And we got it in the hole. There we go. Alright, now let's clean up the space just a little bit so we can show off some more product. That's right, Velcro! What do you know? Why would we need Velcro for? Well, you see, over there, you've got yourself the good old power supply unit to the monitor, and it's just, in the way. You either have to have it underneath the desk, dangling, or sitting on top of the desk. Well, I figured, might as well use Velcro, stick it underneath the desk.
One more to go.
And now, through the power of editing, we hyperspeed this 8 times the speed. Oh look, how'd we go back in time? Fool! I forgot to show you guys the funny little clip that the 4K monitor uses for the Versa mount. Isn't that just a crazy little thing? Took me a while with one hand, but we got it locked back in. Oh. Yeah, there we go. There we go, guys. And now for the final show-off, showing that I now have both my monitors mounted onto my desk. Look at all that free space I have underneath with no stands. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up the video for today. I have no end screen, so we just get a blank screen. Hope you're okay with that. It's a work in progress, first time using DaVinci. Hope everything went fine. Let me know in the comments, like and subscribe if you want, I guess.